What if the next world war begins and ends in under 5 minutes? There's a weapon out there, flying faster than sound, invisible to radar, and impossible to stop. Hypersonic missiles are not a concept. They're real. They're deployed, and they are already reshaping global warfare. In this episode of Crisis Codex, we dive deep into the terrifying truth behind hypersonic weapons, what they are, how they work, and why no one is safe. What are hypersonic missiles? A missile is called hypersonic if it travels faster than Mach 5, 5 times the speed of sound, over 6,000 kilometers per hour. For comparison, a commercial jet flies at about Mach 0.8, a rifle bullet around Mach 2. Hypersonic missiles can reach Mach 10, even Mach 20. But speed is only half the story. Unlike ballistic missiles that follow a predictable arc, hypersonic missiles can fly low and maneuver in flight. That makes them almost impossible to predict and nearly impossible to stop. How do they work? Scramjet tech. The engine behind this terrifying speed is called a scramjet, short for supersonic combustion ramjet. A scramjet has no moving parts. Instead, it uses the missile's own velocity to compress air. That air mixes with fuel, combusts instantly, and creates massive thrust, all while flying faster than sound. It's one of the most advanced and difficult technologies ever built. But once operational, it allows sustained flight at hypersonic speeds across continents within minutes. 2 types of hypersonic missiles. There are 2 main categories of hypersonic weapons. First, hypersonic glide vehicles, HGVs. These are launched by rockets into space, then released. Now, they glide back into the atmosphere at hypersonic speed, maneuvering unpredictably. Second, hypersonic cruise missiles. These remain within the atmosphere, powered by scramjet engines. They fly lower, closer to the ground, and are much harder to detect. Both types are designed to strike before anyone can respond. No known defense. Missile defense systems today are simply not fast enough to deal with hypersonic threats. Systems like THAAD, Patriot, or Iron Dome are effective against traditional ballistic missiles, but they rely on predictable trajectories and reaction time. Hypersonic missiles offer neither. They fly low, curve midair, and strike before tracking systems can lock on. Some analysts call them first strike weapons because they're almost impossible to stop. The global arms race. Today, the world's most powerful nations are locked in a new arms race, not for nuclear bombs, but for hypersonic delivery. Russia has fielded the Avangard and Kinzhal. China has tested the DFZF and a mystery weapon that reportedly flew around the world. The United States is rapidly developing its own systems, like the AGM-183A. India, Japan, and France are not far behind. The goal isn't just to deter attacks, it's to strike first and win fast. Nuclear implications? Here's where things get truly dangerous. Most hypersonic missiles can carry conventional or nuclear warheads, and when one is launched, there's no way to know which type it is. That leaves world leaders just minutes to respond. Do they wait or launch their own missiles in defense? The margin for error is razor thin. Hypersonic weapons don't just make war faster, they make accidental war more likely. Is there a solution? Can we stop them? Not yet. The US and its allies are developing new radar systems, space-based sensors, and AI tracking software. There's even talk of laser defenses and electromagnetic railguns. But all of this is years away from being battlefield ready. For now, the offense has the edge, and that's what makes this moment so dangerous. In military history, there are moments when everything changes. The atomic bomb, the drone, and now the hypersonic missile. These weapons are fast, silent, and brutal. They leave no time for negotiation, No chance for peace, no room for error. Are we prepared, or are we racing toward a war no one will survive? Do you think hypersonic weapons make the world safer or far more dangerous? Tell us in the comments. And if you want more brutally honest breakdowns of global threats, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Crisis Codex, where we decode the future of war before it arrives.